Hey guys, it's me again, I'm Kixi from Kixie's Brick Builds. It's been a little over a week since LEGO released the new train sets in at least Europe, Asia and Australia, and I've already shown you a video of the new passenger train. And today we're going to look at the new freight train after the intro. If you remember, last week on June 1st, 2022, I took you to the LEGO store here in Munich East, Germany. I was there 15 minutes before the store opened to be able to buy all the new train sets. The result of my haul was the new train station, set number 60335, twice the passenger train, set number 60337, and finally the freight train, set number 60336. As announced before the intro, today we're going to take a look at the new freight train. The freight train consists of a total of 1153 parts and costs about 180 euros. The set will be released in the US on August 1st, 2022 for around $190. The set comes with 5 small building instructions so everyone in the family can build at the same time. There's also a track oval with a right-hand switch and a shunting track for the train. Together with the switch, you get 16 straights and 16 curves. Let's assemble this set. Like last time, I'm trying to keep the building sequences as short as possible, but long enough to give you an idea of how the build works. We start with the locomotive. The locomotive takes the longest to build along with the forklift and the car transport wagon, but presents no major difficulty and can also be built by a 7-year-old as suggested by LEGO. The Bluetooth battery box is not built in like on the previous trains, but is simply inserted and removed from above. What I don't like is the visible power switch that was solved better on earlier trains. The access to the driver's cab is also not a good solution. There is no folding mechanism, instead the roof must be removed with or without the windscreen to place a minifigure inside. The driver's cab interior is also very simple. There is nothing more than a seat and a slope printed with controls. Another problem I noticed is that the white color of the side sticker with the LEGO train logo doesn't match the white color of the bricks. The sticker is more of a cold white, while the bricks are more of a warm, slightly yellowish white. One thing I don't understand is the construction of the non-motorized bogie. A lot of different colored parts are used to build something that doesn't even look very good. The new train wheels without a metal axle are also an absolute no-go. The rolling resistance is significantly higher than with the old wheels. I think that was changed because it's cheaper to manufacture. A final point is the side bogie ornaments. Why does the decoration of the motorized bogie look different than the bogie without a motor? That did not need to happen. I find the new part, which was introduced in 2022, extremely interesting. The new brick modified 1x1 by 2/3 with open stud is used extensively on both the freight train and the new station. I've known this part for a long time from other manufacturers and I'm glad that LEGO has finally included it in its range. Despite some flaws, I like the modern design of the freight locomotive. It comes very close to the modern locomotives in real life, at least in the European area. And with that, we are done with the locomotive and switch to the dark turquoise Open Wagon. To be honest, there is not much to say about the Open Wagon. It consists only of a few parts, but they are put together in an interesting way. There are also plenty of hinge plates to fold down the side walls. We also get 4 pieces of the slope curved 1x4 by 2/3 double, which is also a new part for 2022 and has only been used in 6 sets so far. There are only a few stickers in the entire set. 2 smaller ones are used on the Open Wagon. Here is a 360-degree view. The highlight of the Open Wagon is probably the electric charging station for electric cars. And this little funny guy was in the same bag as the Open Wagon, and I like him. Next, we check the cargo car. The cargo car is also simply built and consists of only a few parts, but there are also interesting building techniques here. You get 2 containers with a wagon. One carries 2 crates of veggies and a few other items like marmalade. On the other, 2 small cherry trees are carried. The movable black-yellow side parts are used as a fixation for the containers while driving. The containers just lie on top of the wagon without any further attachment. And then there's a second little guy included in this build section. And finally a 360-degree view of the cargo car. And next is the double-deck car carrier. In my opinion, the double-deck car carrier is the most interesting wagon in the whole set. The base consists of two vehicle trailer bays, 6 by 16 by 2/3 with 8 holes. This base was previously only used in set 60282, the Fire Command unit, and now also in the two new train sets. Before I show you the play features of this wagon, just take a look at the 360-degree view. The set includes a kind of buffer stop that also serves as a loading ramp for the double-deck car carrier. You drive the wagon to the buffer stop and fold down the safety device that hooks into the rail piece of the wagon. Then you fold down the movable side panels that secure the bent Technic links, and you can lower the ramp to the buffer stop. Now you can load the car carrier with the electro cars. Unfortunately, the white car is a bit higher and cannot be driven over the ramp onto the wagon. Of course, you can also load the wagon from the side or simply put the blue car down. Let's check out the two electric vehicles. Both cars are very basic and only 4 studs wide. Maybe a little wider because of the mudguards and overhanging tires, so let's agree on 5 studs width. Meanwhile, Lego cars are more like 6 or even 8 studs wide, but these would no longer fit on the 6 wide train, so we just have to accept that. And that's it for the two cars. Now let's move on to the reach stacker or forklift. Like the locomotive and the double-deck car carrier, the reach stacker is a little more challenging to build. It consists of some Technic parts with interesting building techniques. Some people say it looks unfinished, but I don't think so. It's totally okay for a 7+ kit set. The play feature works really well too. All you have to do is drive the reach stacker to the wagon you want to unload. Then fold down the lifting arm with the lever on the side. With a little finesse, the gripping arm encloses the object and you can unload it from the wagon without any problems. I had a lot of fun doing it. And this is Elvira, mistress of... the driver of the reach stacker. And finally, before we get to the real moving trains, here's a short building sequence for the electric charging station and the buffer stop aka loading ramp. There really isn't much to say about this. Both objects consist of very few parts and are not very demanding in construction. Finally, let's take another look at all 6 minifigures. So there we have a car driver with a red beard and red hair, next the engine driver and the reach stacker driver. We also get a mechanic, another car driver and finally a guy who has the same logo on his chest as the figures from the new farm sets. I'm very pleased that the set has 6 minifigures. However, I would have preferred a large loading crane. Alright folks, that's it for the review. Before we finally get to the moving trains, please don't forget to like and share the video, and if you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe. And finally, trains. And I'll keep my mouth shut now and we'll enjoy the train ride together. For the sake of completeness, I also let the express passenger train run again today. However, with one wagon less, because he wasn't strong enough today for unknown reasons. And last but not least, there's the Thalys again today, which I built according to instructions from Stoneheap. You can find a link in the video description. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. The next one is already in the making. So have a fantastic day. I see you soon. Bye bye.